Yeah, we're gonna take a stroll today. It's lightly raining out here. It looks kind of nice, honestly. No, we're not gonna take a fucking stroll. What do I look like to you guys? Alright, we got to see this nice ass tree. Look at that. Alright. What's goody in the hoodie, my brothers in Christ? How y'all doing, man? Thanks for asking, but I'm doing great right now. And when I say I'm doing great, I mean I'm going to freaking jump off of a bridge. Now, if you just saw my trade update, or like I said, I don't have too many people that watch this video, but if you just saw my post for Twitter, you'd see today was the first day I took a trade on the new account that I'm on. When I say new account, I mean new amount of funds, which is $200,000 in funding. And teeth are looking a little whiter. But yeah, your boy took $68 in profit. Now, that is fucking horrible. Now, you're probably wondering, but you took profit. Listen, fucktard. I was in the trade for 3 hours, and I started off the trade on a decently good note, but then it got to shit. Like, I bought it in the middle of a pip that was going up, and then it dumped. And we consolidated for a whole hour, bro. I just sat there mind-numbing because that shit just kept chopping. Just chopping. I was like, dude, did I just take a dumbass trade? And I did. I went down. I started the day negative. How much was that? Negative like 200 and something. So I went from 200,400 to 200,214 or something like that. So I started negative. Off fucking rip. First hour. So you can only think of what my mental state was like. Or I wasn't really mad or anything. I was just bummed. I was like, oh, well, fuck me. Isn't this going to be great to report to YouTube? And I was like, but I feel like it's going to go up. So we had a down pip, and I bought at the very low of that down pip. And I'm glad I did, because when I did, another hour later, prices started to actually gain some fucking traction and go up. And as prices went up, I was like, hell yeah, I set my take profits and everything, or I had them set already. And I was like, oh yeah, let's go, good shit. And it fucking dumped. And I was like, and then I was like, fuck it, I still feel like it's going to go high. So I bought another 200 shares, and price went up again. And we met back to the previous high that we had just placed like a little 30 minutes ago or so. And it was great. I was like, hell yeah, we're fucking thumbing. Right after that, it started to go down a little bit, but it went back up. And I started watching videos at this time. I just wasn't even looking at the market, so I didn't even know it went up until I looked back up. And I'm looking on the 15-minute time frame. We hit first take profit. I'm like, hell yeah. Put my head back down. We hit second take profit. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to take it here. Took it out of the trade, and we got plus 68. So technically we made $300. But obviously we got fucked in the beginning, so we only made 68 take home. Which is cool, it's whatever. And I was thinking about that trade, and I was like, I need more technique. Maybe my technique is just flawed, because I executed when I was supposed to execute off of a fair value gap retracement, break a structure to the upside. Everything looked clean. There was no news for real. The only thing I didn't do properly was the daily bias was, it was positive at the time, but it was so small of a sliver that when I got into the market, it just tanked and it was able to go down. So it was a bad daily bias by the time I entered the market. I think I should have just waited longer, but I was like, dude, I need new technique. And surprisingly enough, I was scrolling on YouTube, and it was like, do this before getting a funded account. Like I was saying, I'd been watching videos the whole time, and I was about an hour in. I was like, fuck it, might as well, because I was watching house videos, like $4 million house videos. And the dude was like, most new traders get into the market after a while, and they're thinking, or they start losing, or they get a loss, and they're like, well, I need new technique, or I need more knowledge. And he was like, that is not the case. You just need more market experience. And that shit kind of hit home, because I was like, damn, maybe I do need more market experience. I've only been in the market for how long? Like less than a month? Like legitimately in the market. So I was like, fuck, he's right. And I also noticed that I've been trading on SPY-X or SPX on TradingView. But then on my phone, I've been trading on SPY. So I noticed like price difference today, and I was like, let's look around. So I now have those synced up. I don't know what the hell I was on. Apparently it was making me profitable though, so who knows? Fuck. But I've been saying that by next year I'll be ready for a funded account. I think I might just take my time. Honestly, I might just slow down and take my fucking time. Because the faster I go, the less possibility of me going positive in this funded account and keeping this money. It's more safe than sorry at this point. I just want to build my foundation. I've already built a foundation. I just need to build onto it, bro. The foundation's already paved and all that shit. I just need to go ahead and start putting down the wood and all the cement and all that shit. So I'm going to just take my fucking time. I've been wanting to rush this shit because I'm like, I can make this much money. I can make this much money. And I'm falling into that new trader habit that I was watching that video on. He was like, new traders do that shit all the time. So I'm going to just slow the fuck down. I'm going to just take my slow, sweet time. I'm not rushing. It's whatever. So maybe I'll give myself an extra 2 months of just consistent trades in the market and consistently watching the market. And eventually, who knows? After a while, now, the reason I think that I somewhat know enough about the market is because I was watching the market and I know how S&P moves now. I know how it moves. So I was like, okay, we had this fair value gap. That's where that down pip came from. We were just touching back into that fair value gap. We should be cutting up. And exactly as I planned it, we went down. Yeah, it fucked me. But once I sold and I bought at the very bottom of that, we started pipping up. Like I said, we retraced into that fair value gap that we had set earlier off the pips that I had went and bought on. And price went up because it was break structure to the upside. So I was like, hell yeah, we're good. But I didn't fucking wait. So I'm going to have to set a new rule that's going to be on myself. That is, wait for another pip to fully form after break of structure before you go into the market. And I'm sure TJR has mentioned that somewhere. And I just got eager today. I wanted to get in there. Because if I had waited for that one pip, just that one pip, price would have fucking tanked. And I would have been able to buy at the bottom of that wick, make that profit, and I would have made $300+ today. But like I said, I'm not going to beat myself up over it. We still made money off of it, but I do need to improve on that. And my patience is a thing I need to improve on. That was the market today. Workouts, we're not going to be hitting workouts today. I've been working out this whole last week. And I'm doing a diet today. Now, we're not a diet, but a fast. And you're probably wondering, what the fuck are you fasting for? Aren't you on a bulk? Well, great that you asked. I've been having some weird, heart problems. So, not literal heart problems, but it's, weird rhythmic every once in a while where it'll bump and then it'll go boom, 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 boom. Like, it has a weird rhythm. And I went to the dentist yesterday and they did my blood pressure and heart rate, and they were saying, hey, do you know your blood pressure is really high? I was like, was like, what the fuck you mean it's high? And she was like, yeah, your heart rate's high. Are you nervous? I was like, I'm not nervous. The fuck? Fuck, I look like a 2-year-old? But I was like, okay. And another thing is, when it comes to my health, I'm serious about that shit. So I was like, all right, bet. Second I got off of that, I got home and I was like, hey, Miss Lisa, I'm gonna need you to set up a doctor's appointment. And she was like, there's a walk-in clinic. I was like, well, fuck, you were no help. And later that day, she went to work. I went to CVS, no heart monitor for some reason, or no BBM or whatever you call it, machine. So my sister-in-law had one, so I just used hers. And I think it was 133 over 60, 68 or something like that. Or it might have been 80 something, I don't remember. I think it was 68 though. So it was 133 over 68, and I was like, damn, that's not bad, is it? Because it said it was normal. No, my blood pressure was high. And what I've thought that it could be is definitely the fucking Jack Links that I've been eating. Because, dear Lord, did I not know sodium was a problem. I literally have never considered sodium in my life until I looked at the back of that fucking pack and saw it was 1,460 milligrams of sodium in one pack. And I ate 2 packs a day. Yeah, I drank hella water, so I can only imagine if I was a person that didn't drink a lot of water, I'd have probably been fucking dead. Like, I never considered sodium to be a problem. At first, I was like, oh shit, dude, my bulk is going bad, man. I'm eating too much sugar and shit. But I've only been eating 1 box of donuts like a week. And like a pastry every once in a while. I thought, like, what's going on? No, it was the sodium. And that makes a lot more sense because I was like, I'm not stressed too bad. Stress could play into it, but yeah. And also, I take beetroot supplements. So imagine if I wasn't active, I didn't take beetroot supplements, and I didn't drink a lot of water, I would probably be fucked, like, pretty bad. So I'm very thankful that I was able to catch that shit when I was. And it's a good thing that I haven't been eating those Jack Links recently. My body just hasn't been craving it. And now we see why. So today I'm going to take a fast, you know, just not eat anything. If I do eat anything, it'll be a fruit. Like I might buy an apple or something. Or I might buy some pineapples just because. If you know, you know. But I might just buy some pineapples just because. Just keeping it very, very low. And if I do eat anything, it'll be fruit. Just straight fruit. And tomorrow, maybe I'll ball out and eat something crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. But now that I know, I want to reset my body. And the best way to reset your body is to take a fast. Which in my case, it'll be a 24-hour fast. Because I haven't eaten since, I don't know when. But it'll be a 24-hour fast. And as well as I'll be drinking lots of water. That'll flush out all that sodium. I'll just be pissing it out. As well as I won't be eating anything. So my body will start, you know, starting to detox that shit. Give myself 24 hours. Just completely flush it. Another thing is, or that's the reason I'm also not working out today. Because I don't want to work out. Plus, I'm working 2 to 10 today. That's a lot of calories to be burning while on a fast. I'm going to be very sluggish as is. And I don't want my body to be torn up before I go to work. Just so I can go to work and not recover because I don't have calories to keep me up. I'm also going to lay off of the caffeine. I haven't been taking any of my pre-workout recently. I think it's been like a week or 2 since I last used it. So I'm going to keep it that way. Just stick off the caffeine, stick off the sugar, stick off all that shit for about 2 days. Just eat some raw shit. Like tomorrow I might eat bread. Just bread and water. And I'm already starting to get hungry now. I'm just now hitting about, 12 o'clock right now. So I'll keep you guys updated to see how that goes. See if I stay true to my word. Usually I won't, but I'm going to go to the store with no wallet. So I won't even be able to buy something if I wanted to. And I need to hold myself accountable to that. Mental state today, I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling fine and dandy. I was able to get out all my stress on these videos. Amen to the virtual fucking therapist that I have behind the screen. I appreciate you listening to me. And I'm just chilling. I do know I'm going to have to do some maintenance on this car again. Once again with the transmission. I need to get that fixed. It's the transmission fluid leak. I still need to find that shit. But I do know I'm going to need to replace that fluid in a bit because it's starting to make squealing noises again. And that just means it's running out of fluid, which means it's finally dripped through all of it. Like I was saying earlier, I was a little bummed out during the market session that I was in. I do need to lock in on my emotions some more. I don't know if I need... The ashwagandha definitely helps because I kind of was just stone-faced the whole time. I wasn't bummed out, but I was also like... I was like, fuck, dude, this market's chopping a lot. But, I mean, I am a fucking human. I'm not a robot. So, there's only so much of your emotion you can control. But we took profit when we were supposed to take profit. We did everything we were supposed to do. And we took what we took. But we fucked up in the beginning. That's the only problem. I keep fucking up in the beginning. So, I just need to slow the fuck down. Anyways, that's everything for today. It's not going to be another rant. There is a Tesla parked over here for the first time. I haven't seen it before. Teslas look kind of nice. And I could see myself driving one for sure. And that's kind of weird coming from the guy that's car enthusiast. But, you know. And also, I think that sodium shit is what's been fucking with my acne recently. Because I was telling y'all I was eating decently clean. But my acne was just going crazy. And I think we found out why. So, like I said, I'm going to keep you guys updated, let y'all know what happens. I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.